Hi guys, hope you're all okay. Today I have got a Home Bargains and Dunelm haul for you. Basically went there at the weekend and yeah, I thought you might like to see what I got. The Dunelm stuff is in a Primark bag because I remembered to take a bag from home and I only got a few bits. First thing I got was some baking beads. Interesting, girl? Yeah? Yeah, so I got some baking beads because not only do I like baking, but I also dislike soggy bottoms. That might only be funny to the UK watchers. I love Bake Off, but I do a lot of baking at home, and I normally just use baking parchment and rice, but I thought it was time to get myself some proper baking beads. The next thing I got was this beautiful, it's like a little beach hut, and it's got some bunting, a little flag with hearts on, and it says "This is our happy place," which I thought was really cute. I'm not quite sure where I'm going to put it in the house because we have beach huts. Obviously our surname is Beach, but we have beach huts in the bathroom, but I'm kind of wanting to change the colour system in the open plan area and incorporate a lot more blue in here as well. So I'm not sure where it's going to go, but it's going to go somewhere. And then I got two tea light holders. I only opened one. It's so pretty though. I'd never been to Dunelm before. I'd had a little look online because my mum said they did some nice bits and bobs, but I'd never actually been to one, and I was really impressed, and it's super affordable. So yes, I got this tea light holder, which I'm kind of tempted, because I got two, but I'm kind of tempted to use it as a makeup brush holder because it is quite deep. So it's got like a hammered copper effect on it, which I thought was really pretty. I thought this was really nice, and these were actually in the sale. They were 50% off, so they were only £1.99. But yeah, I'm kind of tempted not to use it as a tea light holder and have it, as I said, for like makeup brushes or something. I just thought it was really pretty. On to Home Bargains. If you've seen the vlog from Sunday, you all know that John dislikes shopping in Home Bargains because I take a long time, because I have to look at every aisle, and it's one of those stores where if it's busy we can be in there for quite some time. So John wasn't pleased that we were going, but actually we timed it really well and it wasn't that busy, so we got through it in like half an hour, 45 minutes. This is actually in a proper Home Bargains bag. Missing from this bag is I got a bottle of Diet Pop while we were there that we drank in the car, and I also got a box of Ritz crackers, which have been almost all eaten already. We got some Febreze. We own 2 dogs. It's something that you require. And we've got quite clean dogs as well, so I don't know how people with smelly dogs cope. And then we got, I got some hand wash. This is in the scent Coconut, Almond and Vanilla. Now this isn't actually for home. I'm going to take this to work. Where I work, I'm the only female employee. As such, I have my own bathroom, and the hand wash that work supply doesn't really smell that nice. So I'm only supplying it for myself. Occasionally the boys do go into my bathroom, but you know. Next thing we picked up is some sweetener. This is the one where you get the little white tablets. I personally prefer like powdered sweetener to this kind of sweetener, but I'm more fussy with my powdered sweetener than this type of sweetener, if that makes sense. I can taste the difference. I like certain brands, but pick some of that up. These are really good as well because, like, quite a lot of time with work we'll go and have meetings off site, and we'll go and have them in like cafes and things, and they don't always have sweetener options, so it's good to have in your handbag. I got a mini Air Pure candle. This was in the scent French Vanilla. These were like 39p. Now obviously they're like single use, but they actually, I think the smell is quite pleasant, like more than pleasant. It smells like the vanilla perfume from Body Shop circa 1990. The other scents they had a pine one that smelled like toilet cleaner, and they had a cinnamon one that was even too cinnamon for me, and you guys probably know I like cinnamon and apple type scents, but there was too much spice in it. But this one was quite sweet. The next thing I got was a body mist, and it's got coconut oil in it. Basically, summertime scents, I'm all about the coconut and the watermelon. So it really is coconutty. The moment I saw it, I was like, I want it. And then it was like £1. So I was like, I definitely want it. I don't think it's going to have much staying power. I think it's going to be one of those where it's kind of a like to refresh. So again, it might get put in my drawer at work, and then mid-afternoon when I need a bit of a, not freshening up, because obviously it's still clean I've just sat at a desk all day, but it's kind of like if you want a fresh smell, this might have to happen. But it's really nice, really nice. The main thing that I wanted from Home Bargains was Easter stuff. Now, because I got a really good selection of Easter decorations from Home Bargains last year, and I must admit they didn't have a whole lot out, but they still had quite a lot of their Mothering Sunday bits out, even though it was actually Mothering Sunday the day we were there. So this, I imagine they're probably, like this weekend, they'll probably have a lot more stock. So it's probably that I timed it wrong rather than them not having anything. But yeah, it was really limited. It was only a small section, but obviously because Easter's early this year, I'd have thought they'd have given it more of a section. I only picked up 2 things, and they're both the same. I don't know if you can remember, but last Easter I had an Easter tree. I kept all the decorations, and mostly they had the same decorations for hanging as they had last year, but they didn't have these ones last year, and they're like pastel, well, like a lilac, a light blue and a red polka dot bunny, and they were on strings. And they were 79p each, so they're going to go on my Easter tree. I thought they were really cute. And then some Smarty Mini eggs, which aren't going to last to Easter. They might not even last the edit of this video. The other thing we picked up was actually Pets at Home, but we did it in the same trip. Some dental sticks. Darwin and Gilly like these. These are the pedigree ones. They're mint flavour. And then also we've got some, this is the Pets at Home own brand, mini marrow biscuits with beef. These are Darwin's favourite. Not sure if Gilly would eat anything, to be fair, but Darwin really likes those. I'm quite surprised they've not charged me, because they are now both looking at me. Okay, hope you've enjoyed this whole video. If you have, please give it a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, share. I hope you all have an amazing day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.